Hey guys, it's me Marty and welcome to this special edition of Tutorial Tuesday. So today I'm doing a get ready with me. We're getting ready in the doctor's parking lot in a car. Just I'm out and about shopping and I was like, I've never done anything like this, and I kind of been watching a lot of videos where people are like vlogging in their car and having discussions in their car and all kind of stuff like that. So I was like, I'm gonna do a get ready with me where I'm gonna just sit down in the car and get myself together to go shopping. So if you want to see how I got this look sitting down in a car, you can just keep on watching. Thank you. Okay, so this is get ready with me in my car. This is so weird. So I got my little travel toiletries bag, which is like all of my stuff I use to get ready. And while I'm doing this, I'm kind of just talk too, because I'm sitting in the car. Excuse the air conditioner. It's like 3 bajillion degrees out here. Where's my stuff at? So what I did, y'all, I just brought another bag, a tote bag. So like this is my purse, right? And this is my tote, right? And my tote bag has like all the stuff I need to get ready. So I've never done this before, so I've been watching a lot of get ready with me's. And afterwards we're gonna go to the store so I can pick up some things for my house tour. So let me show y'all what I got. So this is my toiletries bag. This is the bag I travel with. It's got all of my stuff like foundation and all that. I have a MORPHE travel kit of brushes, and aside from that, I also have like some spares from Ipsy bags and stuff that I have repeat brushes of. I keep one set in my travel bag. Eyeshadow palette, Lorac Pro palette 2. And let's go ahead and get started. So first I'm going to use this Smashbox Earth Photo Finish Primer Water. This is my travel one. If you remember, I'll link it right here at the top. I have like, I think 3 of these that I got around Christmas time. So I put one in my travel kit. And I'm sorry if this is far away, but I have no tripod in here or anything. I'm already moisturized. It is so cold in here. I don't know how to use my alarm start. Where's my Cabral?
Phone is connected.
Oh. So again, this travel bag is stuff that I don't take out and like put in my other makeup stuff, because I have so much makeup that like the ones I don't use a lot, I just throw them in my travel bag so that when I have to run, like I did this morning, I just grab this bag and go on about my business. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm looking for a primer. Alright, so I'm going to use my Lorac Pro primer, my Lorac behind the scenes primer. There's people walking around like, who's she talking to? Mind your business, dude. If you remember when I did my Lorac Pro review, I have 3 of these, so I threw one into my travel bag again so that when I'm pressed and have to run real quick, I don't have to do a whole bunch. And when I prime my eyes, I prime above my brow. Again, just because of the fact that I think it helps my brows last longer. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's my story and I'm sticking to it. This is, oh my god, I have no idea who made this. Look how old this is, y'all. This is the brow pencil I'm using. It is by no one. It doesn't shade nothing. So I'm gonna just twist it up a little tiny bit and I'm gonna start just filling in my brows. I was gonna use Benefit Cabral. And again, that's another thing. I have so many brow pomades that I just, Cabral is one of my favorites, so that also goes into my travel kit. I think this is by $1 Million Brows. It was an Ipsy product. So here in my hometown, everything is pretty much, well, it used to be, everything like the mall and everything is on the side of town that all of our doctors are on. So anytime one of us goes to the doctor, we always bring the other one because, well, with me, I always need a ride because of my migraines, you know? Let me zoom out and so y'all can see how my brows are looking. So, see that brow? Just like a nice, easy fill-in, not super crazy, just to give me some shape. So, yeah, so what that means is with me and my mother, if both of us are off of work, and with COVID, we can't really go to work right now, so everybody's, well, and it's summer for me too, so, you know, I'm off every summer because I'm a teacher, but if one of us has to go, the other one's always like, okay, I'll come ride because we're going to go to the stores after or whatever. So, but with COVID, we can't get down. So like, you can only go in by yourself and you can't bring anyone with you. So we've developed this method where the other one just sits in the car and hangs out while the patient is at the doctor's office. Due to that, I've started doing my makeup in the car while I'm waiting, because you know, doctors, like, you never walk in and go straight into the doctor's office ever. So, you know. And then the other brow with this mystery brow pencil that I don't know where it came from. Now I'm just going back with the spoolie and back combing that brow out so that it fades in the front. Because y'all know I hate what I call knee brows, like from Wii. You get those little Wii marks, like where it's like a straight. It's just horrible. Okay, so that's brows. I'm going to go back into my little travel bag, and I'm looking for, I have an IT concealer that I use, so I'm going with IT Bye Bye concealer, and I'm going to put a little bit on my hand first, and then I'm going to just use that to dip this concealer brush that came in that MORPHE set. If you don't have a travel makeup brush set, you need to get one, because it just makes my life so much easier to just grab that and go and not have to stop and look for stuff. And I'm just going to carve out my brow, because even though this is not like a major brow moment, I still want to look nice, right? I don't know why, but I find it so important to look good in stores. I guess it's probably because like I run into people everywhere. Like my hometown it's a big city for where I'm at, but it's not a big city overall, and we have like one really good mall, so like everyone shops at that one mall. And then if you've never seen this channel before, I worked at a TJ Maxx, which is my favorite store. So every time I go there, I see my former co-workers in TJ Maxx. If I'm near the TJ Maxx, I'm going into the TJ Maxx. So now I'm going to use my beauty sponge, which again, I had so many, I just took one of them and just threw them in there. I want to wet it a little bit with that same water, that same mineral water from Smashbox. The lady walking behind me, she did. And patting that on. Okay guys, so now I'm going to go in with my Lorac Pro Palette 2, which I chose this one today because it's a cooler, oh god, that mirror is so bright. It's a cooler toned palette, right? It's so pretty. Natural light is like everything, y'all. No, let's go with light brown. So I'm going to go with light brown, which is this beautiful shade right here. I don't know if you can see it because it's so bright. And I'm going to take a bigger brush. Oh, fallout is for real on this one. And I'm going to just use that as a transitional shade. So I'm going one in the corner. So I pretty much do the same thing I do at home, except just on like a smaller scale, right? Because I don't have as many things as I have at home. I don't have as many brushes, but I got a good bit of stuff here, so you know. But in this bag is the same bag I travel with. Like when I'm going to an event or something too. Also, just so y'all can see, I do have, where is it at? I don't always travel with this Lorac Pro palette. This is my little travel palette from Ozira. So that's the one I usually travel with, just so y'all know. I'm not, like, I don't travel with my Lorac Pro palette too. That one stays at home. I just grabbed it last night because I knew I'd be coming today. So I just grabbed it last night before I left. So now I'm going to go into my crease. And for my crease, I think I might actually want to go a little crazy. I think I'm going to use Plum, which is this beautiful purple. Purple, why would I say purple? Like, what color is that? And I'm going to just take a teeny tiny little bit, like just a little stamp, and I want to put that right at the top of my, it's so dark. I didn't know it was going to be that dark. Uh-oh. It's going to be hard to blend that out. It's really dark. Oh. Didn't you just say you were going to go lighter, girl? Why would you? Anyway, whatever. And see, this is where I get ready in the car bites you in the butt because of the fact that I don't have any makeup wipes in my mom's truck. So just gonna use that brush to go back and forth to blend that out a little bit. Dark. Okay, it's blending well to say it's that dark. I'm surprised. Okay, cool. So that's a little closer. All right, so y'all can see I did plumb in my crease, which it actually, after I was able to buff it out, it came out pretty good. Now I'm going to go with this flat shader brush that's also from Morphe, and I'm going to use, okay, so we're going to go with Mocha. Oh my god, this light is killing me. So we're going to go with Mocha, which is this like really pretty shimmery, like kind of bronzy shade. We're going to do that on the outer lid, and then we're going to do plum on the inner lid. And then chrome right here. Oh, I'm supposed to use this brush. Crap. Jesus. Oh, chrome is pretty though. For this beautiful I am you heart, which I don't know what that means, but so I'm going to put the inner half. This palette is so like sparkly, glittery, and beautiful. I'm going to go with Snow, which is this white color here, and I'm going to use Snow, and I'm going to put it just at the tip of my brow. I mean at the highest point of my brow. I'm just use that as a beautiful brow highlight because this palette is so glittery, sparkly, and perfect. Oh, too much. Just push a little bit off because like put too much white. It's Snow. Me. That eyeshadow, that lid is pretty though. Okay, I want to go back with Plum, which I used earlier today. Plum, which is the color I put in my crease. And I'm going to use this kind of more concentrated brush to stamp it. I'm going to use that same blending brush to just pull it into the lid. I mean into the crease, into the lid. What do I mean? Yeah. This with you guys actually. I'm going to hold it. Into the lid, I'm going to pull it up into the crease. To give myself a little more contour of the eye. I'm going to contour the lid too. Yep, so eyeshadow on the top is done, and I do follow the same like routine I follow at home. So like now I'm going to do my liner. I'm going to do my liner with you guys too. So this liner by Ilamasqua, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It is the bomb. Just very pigmented and it goes on very smooth. This car like the Prince. The air conditioner is keeping burnt right now and it's blowing like straight in my eyeball. Like it's insane. I can't speak for everyone's car, but this car, this is a Lincoln MKX and it's blowing like, it's literally blowing my mind because the wind is, the air conditioner is so strong. But I know like the minute we get down and have to go into a parking lot, it's going to be horrible. So going with this is I believe the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. Again, another little travel kit I got somewhere. I think all those trial sizes, instead of keeping them all in my Glam station where I'm probably going to touch them, I put them all in travel bags because they're smaller, so they don't take as much space. That lady has gone in and out of that building like 4 times. She's driving me crazy. So I need to know where you want to and where you got your very cute dress from, ma'am. I always do my mascara before my foundation, especially when I'm traveling, because I like to let my mascara dry really good before I press it, because I lost a little cushion in my eyelash curler, so I can't really use it until I find it. So I can't really use that one. What is this? That too, like all these little cards and stuff like this that you don't know when you're gonna use, I always stick them in my travel bag and I'll use them for that. So okay, y'all, so first Becca First Light Priming Filter Instant Complexion Refresh. Thank God my medicine started working. I had such a headache this morning. It's much better now. So just smoothing primer all over. Again, I'm using the Becca Backlight Priming Filter because I don't have all of my really great products I use at home. So I'm trying to get a little cheat on already. Using the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. That was a sample I got at Ulta for something I don't remember what it was from. So I'm going to use a little bit, and I'm still going to do the 5 dots that I do at home. Oh, that's a lot. Let's put that down into 5 dots. It's so orange. It's a lot orangier than it was like the other day. Well, maybe when you start to beat it in, it will start to be a little better. I'm gonna actually use a brush this time. Last time I did my makeup in here, which was like a couple days ago, I used just the sponge and it came out really like, I don't know, it just came out weird. So I'm gonna use the brush this time and then I'll blend it with the, and again, that came in that little Morphe set. And this Morphe set I got on a Black Friday sale a couple years ago, and it was like maybe $12 or $15, and it came with like 5 really good brushes that I use over and over again. And then again, like somebody like me that has so many makeup brushes, I was able to take some that are really similar to other ones I have, and I just put those in there. Like I supplemented my travel kit. Not quite blended, so I'm gonna spray this beauty blender again. Maybe one day I'll do one that's doing my makeup in the moving car, because like on the way to the Saints games I always have to do my makeup. So going back to my Lorac palette, I'm gonna do my under eye now. And I'm gonna go with let's do Jade. Jade is like a really pretty like sagey green color. It's like matcha tea, and that's different. My eyes are brown. I know green is supposed to bring out brown eyes. I never really noticed that, but I always read that, so. Okay, so now I'm gonna use this little tiny foundation sample. I don't know where it came from. I think it might be a Too Faced sample, but I can't remember. I'm trying to see if there's a trash can for me to throw this in. So I'm gonna peel this very carefully, because it's happened to me too many times where I pop these things open and like foundation flies all over the place. I think this is either Too Faced or it's Tarte. I can't remember which sample this came from. So I'm just gonna apply that under my eye where I normally apply my brightening concealer. I don't believe I have a cream bronzer, so I'm just not gonna worry about that today. Pressing it into my. Alright, so that's done. So now I'm going to use a NARS Cream Blush in Orgasm. Is there any other NARS blush ever? Was ever created in the world? I don't think so. It gets another brush. I'm going to just use the slanted Morphe brush to get a little bit on the brush. I'm almost out of this blush. I don't know why it's doing that. It's weird. A little bit on the cheeks. I like this one because it's like a really good warm goldy blush, and I'm using this one as a cream because I have the powder at home, and since I had two, I just decided to stick one, and I didn't need two formulas of the same blush at home. So okay, y'all, last but not least, Earth Water as a setting spray this time, and we are done. So thank you so much for joining me today on this Get Ready With Me, getting my makeup, doing my makeup in a car. If you have any questions or comments, you can hit me up on my Instagram or my Twitter or any other social media, which is always the last slide. And if you want more videos like this where I'm doing makeup in these like weird places, you can just let me know in the comment section below. And for a full list of everything I used here in this video, you can check out the corresponding blog post, which is linked below. And if you have to get glam, even if it's in a parking lot at a doctor's office, you can come over here and get glam with Marnie. Thanks. See y'all next time. Bye.